Chapter 3, The Observation of Wilhelm Reich. If you are a sufferer of muscular pain, then you stand at a crossroads in your life. One road has a sign that says purely physical, and the other has a sign that says physical, emotional, and mental. Down the purely physical road, you can choose to take a purely physical approach to muscular pain. You can believe that your chronic muscular pain is not due to your own conscious doing, but due to some physical cause outside of your control. You may continue searching for stretches and strengtheners and other purely physical approaches. You could try injections, surgeries, and all sorts of machines and gadgets. But know this, there is nothing down that path of evasion and denial, nothing but the continued existence of chronic muscular pain. You are more than free to walk that path for as long as you like, and this book will be waiting for you when you are finally ready. There is an old proverb, no matter how far you walk down the wrong path, turn back. Let's consider the other path. Down the physical, emotional, and mental road is a deep exploration of your body, your emotions, and your mind. This way is more difficult, but its rewards are great. They include freedom from all chronic muscular pain, emotional well-being, and a clear state of mind. However, down this road, you will come face to face with your darkest demons. Every painful emotion that you have ever evaded in your life is waiting for you down this road. So too is every scary thought. To triumph is to understand the nature of all your fear, guilt, regret, anger, and so on. You will understand how chronic muscular pain is the physical manifestation of a complex inner process by which we repress actions, repress emotions, and repress thoughts. As you undo this process, which you've probably done for decades, you will open up the door to great movement, flexibility, coordination, balance, stability, grace, and more. It's also fair to assume that as you triumph down this road, you may further develop your desirable virtues such as rationality, courage, independence, integrity, honesty, justice, productiveness, pride, self-esteem. You may understand yourself better and how to successfully direct your intentions. Let's now begin down the road of the physical, emotional, and mental approach. We established in the previous chapter, when your muscles are chronically tight and painful, it's because you have made a voluntary, conscious choice to hold your muscles in a state of constant tension. But I don't want you to take my word from that. I want to help you look within and to know that it is true by reflecting on your own experiences. Imagine if you were to lie on your back on the floor. You would notice with enough attention that you are not completely relaxed onto the floor. Your back may be excessively arched, your knees may be bent, your shoulders may be raised, your hip muscles may be holding your legs inward, and so on. If you were to focus on the muscles of your body, you would notice that there is tension in your muscles, and it is that tension that is holding your body up off the ground out of a state of relaxation. This excess tension is unnecessary chronic muscular tension that you carry with you at all times, even when you're asleep. It serves no rational purpose. If you focus on the tension, you will almost certainly be aware of the sensation of pain. Why does this chronic muscular tension and pain exist? The answer to this has been known in the West for almost 100 years, though largely ignored because of its startling implications. In the 1920s, an Austrian psychoanalyst named Wilhelm Reich made a scientific observation that I consider to be the single most important observation regarding chronic muscular tension of the 20th century. He first observed that any patient who came to him for help with their mind also possessed a degree of chronic muscular tension, which was often painful. Second, he observed that whenever people would make a breakthrough in their thinking, that is, when they resolved some inner conflict, there would be a simultaneous release of chronic muscular tension. It would vanish, never to return. This led Reich to conclude that chronic muscular tension is a one-to-one relationship with the inner conflict in one's mind. This led him to a style of therapy in which he would work simultaneously with the musculature and the mind. He would have patients do special breathing exercises and movements of the spine and pelvis while he conducted therapy. This flies directly in the face of modern thought on chronic muscular tension, which, as I've already stated, has been unfortunately hijacked by professionals in the fields of remedial massage, physiotherapists, chiropractors, personal trainers, yoga teachers, and calisthenics teachers. They assert that chronic muscular tension is an issue with the muscles themselves or the physical structures of the joints and the skeleton. They therefore prescribe stretching, strengthening, massage, injections, joint manipulations, and so on. But as you know, these purely physical approaches are misguided because chronic muscular contraction and pain are held in place by instruction from the brain, or you. Consider this example. Many people have a chronically tense and painful jaw. To treat this, they try all sorts of purely physical solutions. They may wear a special mouthpiece while they sleep. They may have a massage therapist rub their jaw. They may lay down and roll their jaw muscles on a tennis ball or lacrosse ball. They may see a physiotherapist who says, it's because you're holding your jaw in the wrong position. You need to hold it over this way. Also, try this stretch and this strengthener. They may go as far as seeing a dentist who reflexively and with great certainty recommends surgery to fix the supposedly dysfunctional jaw. However, many people have their epiphany about the root cause of muscular pain when I point out that even an extremely tight jaw fully releases at the moment of death. I've witnessed this firsthand. The jaw completely relaxes and the mouth hangs open. The jaw didn't need to be massaged or corrected surgically. The constant contract signals coming from the brain simply needed to turn off. Summary of this chapter. Healing muscular pain requires a commitment to explore your emotions and mind. Wilhelm Reich observed that solving inner conflicts results in relaxation of muscles. Purely physical approaches do not address this phenomenon. Even an extremely tight jaw relaxes completely at the moment of death. Exercise 3. Balance on one leg with a support. Stand in front of a table or bench, or other suitable piece of furniture, high enough so that you can put your hands on it for support. Then take one leg off the ground. You can hold that leg anywhere you like. As you balance on one leg, ask yourself, what would the correct alignment of my body be for this position? Let go of any images of people you've seen balancing on one leg and go by feeling. Try to notice any chronically held tensions that are pulling you out of alignment. For example, there may be tensions in your core that are tipping your pelvis forward or back or to the side. Search for a configuration of muscular tension that feels efficient, strong, comfortable, and essentially better than your automatic configuration with which you began the pose. Play with the angle of your hip joint rotation for your standing leg. See how feelings in your body change when you internally or externally rotate your hip joint. Ask yourself, why is my balance not extremely precise? What would need to change in my body and my mind to achieve precise balance?